The World Economic Outlook and the GFSR, they are documents that are quite long in the making. There is a process associated within the IMF, and they are often accused of being over-optimistic, I guess, which can be explained by the fact that country desks kind of take the considerations of many country authorities into account. Often it is not an issue because things don't change as quickly and the forecast is still valid even a couple of weeks after they were first written. Unfortunately, this time, it's not one of these cases. There's been a sharp rise in long-term interest rates in recent weeks, and of course we've seen the geopolitical events, especially the attack on Israel, that pose a large number of additional risks. So in a way, the documents were slightly outdated when they came out. The team didn't have a time to adjust for these events, and that means that I would expect the eventual outcome to be even more negative than what is being proposed. They're expecting a soft landing with a lot of downside risks around it. And I think if one were to do it again, the question would be, shouldn't we take some of these downside risks in the baseline projection, lower the forecasts and have not such a soft landing while being a bit more balanced on the actual risk outcome? It's particularly striking, in my view, that Chapter 2 of the GFSR, which is a stress test of the global banking system, comes to the conclusion that in the situation of a sharp downturn, there could be quite some distress in the global banking system, including for some large systemic institutions. When you take all that into account, the actual picture that these reports convey is much more negative than the headlines make it appear.